All right, hello girl, dear ladies, God bless you. Vividly, I want to give you a few tips on how you can be able to identify a man that can take care of you, right? So before you get into a relationship with a man, think to yourself, are you just getting into a relationship with somebody who will just be looking at you and you'll be looking at him? Of course, no. Okay? Get into a relationship with a man who will be bringing something and you'll be bringing something. So vividly, I want to give you 3 tips on how you should be able to identify a man who can take care of you and himself. Number 1, how does he treat himself? How does he treat himself? Probably a man who cannot treat himself right cannot treat you right? A man who cannot care about himself cannot care about you. So it's a man who cannot relate. Both of you cannot match. Do you understand? Both of you cannot match in this direction. So you should be able, before you get into a relationship with a man, you should be able to judge and know that this man can take care of himself. How does he handle things? How does it handle things? Especially the things that has to do with himself and his life, everything that concerns his life. Does he treat himself right? Okay, is he concerned about the things that concerns his life? If the answer is yes, then you can get into a relationship with that man. But if it is no, don't venture into a relationship with that kind of a person, because a man who cannot treat himself right cannot treat you. Okay? An angry man is a dangerous man. So if he always gets angry for the little things he sees, the little things he hears, or whatsoever thing, then it is possible that that man cannot treat you right. And then the second thing on how to know a man that can take care of you is an intentional person. Is that person intentional about everything that has to do with himself or his life? How does he treat the people around him? Okay? How does he handle things? Is he a man who easily gets angry? Is he a man that can agree with you on certain things? Is he intentional and focused? So look for a man who is intentional. There's a saying that leaders are people who are focused. Leaders are people who are intentional. So if you get into a relationship with a man or you get married to a man who isn't intentional, just know that that man is in one way getting to how can I even put it? It's a scattered person, right? A scattered man, a man who cannot put things in order. And I think that you don't want to get married or identify yourself with that kind of a man. So look out for a man who is intentional. The third thing I want to make mention about is that look out for a man who is what? Who has resources. See, before God created the woman, he created the man first. He kept him in the garden. That garden in which he kept man in was a way to help the man to be able to do something that can be helping him to take care of himself and the woman he has given him. So that is it. A man who is able to take care of you, okay, number 1, he treats himself right. Number 2, he is intentional. Number 3, he has resources, okay? Resources that can be able to take care of himself and yourself. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm not talking about you looking for a man who has it all already, right? No, because only gold diggers do that. You should be able to do something before looking for a man who has the resources that you need that can be able to take care of you and himself. Are you understanding? At least look out for a man who can work. Look out for a man who is busy doing something. Look out for a man who desires to do something that can be able to generate for him resources that will take care of himself and yourself. Do you understand? That is it. There are many other things you can look out for. The kind of man that will be able to take care of yourself. Okay? But then, these are 3 vital things I've just mentioned now. A man who treats himself right. A man who is intentional about things that concerns his life, focused and not distracted. And a man who has resources. God bless you.